Hello, Kukomi here, and welcome back to another episode of Legend of Zelda: Wind Waker. Last time, we rescued the girl on the mountain, only to figure out that she was a pirate with a bird chasing her, and the bird stole our little sister. After saying goodbye to everyone around the island, and doing one last favor, we head out. Now we're on our way to the Forsaken Fortress. I have to say, I love this ship and the theme that plays with all of it, but I do kind of wish that the theme that plays when Link first... Oh, hold on. I didn't mean to talk to you. Link, listen kid, you can't just stand around on deck, you'll get in everyone's way. I told Nico to look after you, so you better report below decks and ask him what you should be doing. So why don't we do exactly that, but I do wish they didn't just straight up cut off the music. I was hoping we could backflip over the ship. The music that when you're leaving the island, because I love that music, and I always felt like it was kind of inappropriate that they cut it off there, but at the same time I also understand from the standpoint that they're pirates and they don't care for sentimentality so much, and they're trying to tell Link not to get too sentimental because that'll be bad for him. That's sad. We were told to report below deck, so we'll do exactly that. And ooh, a room. What's in here? Stop right there! This is Miss Tetra's cabin! Most of us real pirates aren't even allowed in here. Don't think there's no way we're letting an outsider in. Don't even think it! You can't tell me what to do! I'm thinking it right now! What are you going to do about it? Well, we're going to roll down these stairs, because Summer's holding downstairs is such a good idea. Oh, well, now, ahoy there, Swami! As of today, I am your superior, Nico! Now, I promise I'll go easy on you, so you do as I say, okay? Right now, first off, you have to take the test that all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything. I'm about to show you real careful like, so you can cram it into your no doubt mushy swabby brain. First off, you gotta press this switch. This is the only easy part. Just walk up to it and tilt L to press the step on it. Presto, switch pressed. Now, check it out. After the platforms rise up from the floor, you gotta jump on them. Okay, so I was able to jump to the first one myself, but that next one's too far, right? That's when you gotta do this. If you jump right at the rope and you can grab onto it and use the left stick to swing. Swing until you get it close enough to the next platform, and press A to let go and jump to it. So, do you think you get how to do it? You have to swing from platform to platform and try to get to the entrance of that room over there. Here's the problem though, Swabby. The platforms only stay raised for a little while, so if you don't get there by the time they drop, you have to start over. It'll probably take you at least 1 year before you're good enough to make it all the way here. One rough year, one tough year full of bumps and bruises. Of course, if you manage to do it faster, I'll reward you. Now give it a try, this ought to be good for a chuckle or two. Yes, and if you want to reset the timer, you can go and press on the switch and it automatically lowers it, but you are on a time limit. Wow, I already failed by jumping off randomly. I'm great at this, guys. I'm too good, too good. Let's go ahead and jump on the switch. And, well, we could just... Seriously? Okay, game. We're gonna blame the game on that one. That was totally not my fault or anything. Definitely not my fault. Nope, not at all. Who knew my mortal enemy would be ropes? Alright, well, we can do this. This is not tough. Just jump, and you can see how Link sort of snapped to the rope. We could jump to this platform, or we could do this, and say screw you to the platform. Hooray for speed running tactics! You got nothing on me. If you want to re-angle yourself, just hold ZR. You can do this while you're just sort of swinging around like this, but I find it much easier to just hold ZR and fall and fail. Yeah, that's much easier to do. But yes, I personally find it a lot easier to just hold ZR and sort of re-angle yourself that way. Let's go ahead and try this again. We're not scrubs, so we're going to take the fast shortcut and not go from platform to platform. Ideally, you're supposed to use this rope to get to the platform to the right, and you're supposed to use the rope in front of us to get to the platform to the left. And wow, I am terrible. It seems like the mistake I'm making is that I'm not building enough speed, so I'm just not getting far enough. Looks like you need to swing a few times until you have enough speed to make it. I don't remember how much time you have exactly to do this, but honestly I find that if you jump off, it's better to just hit the switch and reset it and then reactivate it. So let's do that. I personally like holding ZR to do this because, and also if you want to try and get like a little more momentum, you can climb up or down and that'll affect like where you are with the swing, and you can use somewhat realistic physics to judge how far you'll jump. Yeah, I know, right? Logic in a Zelda game, it's amazing. So let's do that. Yeah, you can see we barely made that, but hey, we got it. I think you want to swing it back like 1, 2, I think on the third one. Yeah, it looks like you want to swing at least 3 times. But we're going to say screw that platform and just jump here, because we can do that, I think. I think we can make this jump. Well, time to find out. You can hear the sort of click. If you listen closely, you can sort of hear like something going off in the background, and that is the platforms going down. So now we really don't have a choice, but it's okay. We got this. Nailed it. What? You did it already? I'm proud to have you as my underling. I wonder if it's okay just to give him that. I don't see why not. I doubt I'll get busted. Alright, Swami, I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in that chest over there. It's your reward for the great and generous Nico. Hurry and take it before someone comes. You can't tell me what to do. Okay, I'm gonna stop that now. But yes, you can take up and throw these barrels, plunder their money, you know. But why do that when we have a spiky treasure chest here that looks a bit more important than other treasure chests? Ta-da! We got the spoils bag! It can hold up to 8 kinds of items. Press Y, X, or R on the item screen to see what's inside. Hey Link! We've reached the Forsaken Fortress! Hurry and get up here! No matter how long you wait around on the ship, you will not arrive at the Forsaken Fortress until... Well, hold on. Yeah. But there's still so much stuff I have to teach you. This is so lame. Well, I guess it can wait until you finish whatever it is you have to do. But yes, you won't arrive at the Forsaken Fortress until you finish that platforming section. You're on no sort of time limit or anything, you have to complete this head forward, and the spoils bag is an important item, and yes, you can see that when we roll upstairs, Link will occasionally just hit the stairs and go, ah, that hurt. Please tell me we have 1 rupee so we can be at 100. Yes, we are at exactly 100. Thank you. My OCD was going a little crazy there, though 99 wouldn't have been a bad number to end on. Hey, Link, here I am, up here. Let's see what the other pirates have to say. Was Nico's test easy? Really? I like how everyone acknowledges that Nico is just like, oh, this guy. The young miss is waiting for you up above. We've reached the Forsaken Fortress. I don't know what voice to give this guy, but he looks very edgy, to say the least. What are you doing, Shrimp? Miss Tetra is waiting for you in the crow's nest. Shake a leg, yeah? Go, hoof it. And because I like making people wait and be impatient, we're going to talk to you too. So, that's the Forsaken Fortress. What an evil looking place. You can see it just off in the distance there. Just beyond that rock is where Ayrll was taken, supposedly. But let's climb up and see what Tetra has to say. If we can climb faster. I miss Breath of the Wild and being able to climb super fast. That was nice. What were you doing with Nico? Don't tell me you're playing some stupid game for treasure, were you? Well, whatever. There's something you need to see. Have a look over there. That's a cursed isle known as the Forsaken Fortress. There are all sorts of strange rumors about this place. What I do know is that long ago it used to be a hideout of a no-good group of pirates we used to compete with. But they were just small time. Now the place looks like it's pretty dangerous. Ah, I knew it. Look! Over there. By that window. Have you ever seen so many seagulls flock like that before? I'll bet you anything that's the place where they've got your sister locked up. But it looks like the whole place is under really tight guard. This won't work. We'd been spotted before. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near landing there. What do we do now? Look, don't struggle. If you really want to get into a dangerous place like that, this is the only way to do it. Trust me. If I can survive a fall to the mountain, you can survive this. We pirates do this all the time. Don't worry about it. It'll be a piece of cake. Is everybody ready? Never you fear, kid. We're pros. We're gonna launch you good. Your sword landed all the way up there? Shoot, I'm sorry, I apologize, I guess my aim was off by a little bit. The look on your face, priceless. I completely agree, I love that scene. I slipped a stone into your pocket just before we fired you over there. It's no ordinary stone either. I can see what you're doing through the stone, and obviously you can hear me through it, so if you see that A button flashing, you better press that button. I put the stone on your quest status screen. She tells you how to see it, but it doesn't matter. It just gives you a neat little description and nothing more. Hey, but listen carefully. I need this back after you save your sister, so don't go losing it, you understand? Alright then, down to brass tacks. The courtyard is awash with searchlights, so they'll see you right away if you just go charging in. Better think it through. So yeah, I love that scene with the faces Link makes right before he's launched, and you just have the pirates waving goodbye to him as he goes. But yes, you can see here that there are searchlights, and if we get caught, well, it won't exactly end well for us. So what do? We pretend we're a barrel, and just walk through, because a random person walking through is obviously something alarm-worthy, but a random barrel that totally wasn't there before? Nothing to worry about here. Oh yeah, and even if you're in the barrel, if you move while the searchlight is over you, it will count as being caught. But you're probably asking, what is being caught? What does it mean to be caught? Well, why don't we find out? You know, they say the best way to figure it out is to just literally just do it. But yes, they throw you in prison. You're like, oh no, we're trapped. We'll never get out. And we have another barrel. Hopefully they can just come and take this random barrel out. Unfortunately, you can't throw those barrels. But if you come up here, pick up this not so suspicious jar, destroy it, get a rupee. I think that was a yellow rupee actually. You can crouch through this hole. Sort of, you know, crawl through it. And I said and there we go. Ta-da! We are now out on the other side. Hooray! Of course, we are still without a weapon, which means if we get caught, we're just going to be thrown back in here. And they won't even bother to, like, put the jar up there because they have, like, no idea how you're getting out of here. So they'll be like, dang, how'd this kid get out? Oh well. We'll just put him back there and hope it works. But we get placed in by this treasure chest. I like getting caught. Like, the first thing I do whenever I go to Forsaken Fortress is get caught. Because you really want to make it up to the second floor as quickly as you can. Yes, with that we have a map. We can see it on the gamepad. Unfortunately, I can't actually show it to you here because I can't show the gamepad screen. But there's one other thing we want here. I don't remember exactly how to get it, but it's in that room. I believe, yes, okay. So we want to set the barrel there, step on the switch, and open the door. Because Link just can't open the doorknob himself. I mean, I understand if it's like locked, but the fact that he needs a switch to specifically make the door open when it clearly has a doorknob? Just saying. And what's in this chest? You got a piece of heart. Complete 4 of these to get a new heart container. Yes, throughout the game you'll get piece of heart. 4 make a brand new heart container, which will up the amount of hearts you have by 1. And if you're really curious, there will be chances to get normal heart containers later. This is the part I always got sort of freaked out as a kid, is that there's these guards here. And your goal is to, well, sneak past them. If you see that sort of do-do-do-do, and they sort of like look towards you like, ah, that means they're about to catch you. So just stop moving and let them walk by. They don't really hear your noise so much, but they do see you moving. And wow, these guards are great. They're both covering the exact same place at the same time instead of splitting up. These are moblins, and they're pretty funny, facial expression-wise. They'll be like, huh? God, this still creeps me out though, like, just the music doing that, it still gives me jitters to this day. Jitters, that's an interesting word choice. But yeah. So actually I referred to this earlier, but there was a manga comic of the Wind Waker. I did not expect that guy to see me. He has actually pretty decent range, unlike other guards in the Zelda series, which have really, really bad vision for some reason. And yes, if you move while that sort of is going, they'll throw their lanterns at you and be like, ha, we caught you. Just to mess with them. I know I'm gonna regret this, but it's fine. I shall inch forward a little at a time. Jeez. Please go the other way. I'd really appreciate it if you went the other way. Nope, you're gonna come this way. Okay, you do that, buddy. But yes, there was a manga of the Wind Waker, and that's where I got the jokes that his clothes look uncomfortably warm from. But once you're far enough away, you can just drop it and then move. Of course, you don't want to do that when they're too close to you. So yes, but honestly, I find it easier to just get thrown in jail and, oh, we got these guys. I believe I don't remember their names exactly. They're like Mablins or something like that. But they make the funniest noises in the world. You just hear this da-da-da-da-da-da-da. They are pretty much whenever they appear, they're infinitely spawning. But yes, you want to get to the second floor of this place and use these ropes to sort of swing across. Ow. And I have no way to heal at the moment, so that's actually kind of bad. Move, Link, move. And you can see them, they'll just sort of like try and chase after you. They'll go through the walls. just trying their hardest to get to you. But yeah. You can see the ropes sort of like swing back and forth, so you'll need to time your jump in order to properly get it. But if you look at the map, you can sort of see that this fort is... And I should try and flash up this image of the map on screen right now, because I can't show you the map at the moment. With this, the compass will show you where stuff like treasure chests are located. But yes, if you say open the door and walk out here, which I believe this is the way we came, you can see that. Ta-da! We are now outside, and actually really close to where you start. We started just down there. If you get just past the searchlight and up these steps, that will actually get you here faster. For a long time I didn't know that, but that is technically the fastest way up here, not getting caught. But getting caught puts you right by the treasure chest map and the heart piece, which is why I like doing it immediately. So yeah, with that we can just sort of run around here. Oh wow, I wasn't paying attention for a second. And you can see, well, there's some enemies. There are searchlights up here. We should do something about them, right? Let's see what Tetra has to say. Listen up, Link. There's a monster running the searchlight up there. If you can slay the monster, then just maybe it'll shut the searchlight down. Oh, but you're unarmed, aren't you? All you have is a shield. If I were you, I'd try to use my shield to deflect the monster's blow and see if I can make it drop its weapon. If you did that, you could pick up its weapon with A. But that's just me. What'll you do? Yes, because for some reason, those guards down there and the searchlight will throw you in jail, but encountering the monsters up... Thank you, I was having trouble climbing a ladder of all things. But just encountering the monsters up here will not get you caught. In fact, it'll just act like a normal monster. You can see you sort of distract them from the post, and then the searchlights just sort of go up. Because nobody finds it suspicious whatsoever. You can do two things. One, you can block their attack, or two, you can take this jar and throw it at them. Like so. And then you can pick up these sticks. I always thought they looked like chicken legs, personally. And you can press A to swing, and B to just chuck it at them like that. I personally find it a bit backwards that it should have been A to throw it. And you can also do a spin attack with it like that, which is what I like to do. And when you're done, well, they'll just drop a ruby. Sometimes they'll drop another item. So why don't we go ahead and take out the next one. What I like to do is, it's technically on the other side there, but if you do a well-timed jump... I said, if you do a well-timed jump... Come on, game, don't make a fool out of me. Okay, so you're able to jump onto that and then walk over here, but... Or no? Yeah, no, you should be able to do that. Okay, that's weird. I've been able to do that in the past. Hold on, let me try it again. Please, game, let me climb. I'd very much like to climb. Game. God, okay, now ladders are my mortal enemy. Jeez. I hope this is not a thing that's going to go for the rest of the series. It probably is now that I said it. It seems like there's an invisible wall there stopping me. That's weird. Well, I guess we'll just have to try... Well, what you can do is hit the wall because, you know, knock on stone for good luck with your head. Well, what you can do is you can go in here and... You can see that where we came out of prison is right there, and if you were to come out of this door... Ta-da! The ladder we've been looking for is right here, and... Ladder, please, thank you. And with that, we can come up here, and we are now at the next searchlight. But I think we're going to say that for next episode. So now you can just hear the durr. Let's see if I can get over here without getting seen. Yeah, there we go. We got a nice view of the fortress from here. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Next time on Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, we'll be taking out the searchlights and continuing to head towards where Ayrll is being held. And you know she's being held there because of the seagulls, because the seagulls are kind of associated with her. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.